And at 37th overall, the Philadelphia Eagles have taken Alabama center Landon Dickerson. Now, he could play guard as well, and I expect that he'll see some snaps at guard initially because Jason Kelsey's coming back for another year in Philadelphia, probably just one more year, though. So looking in the long term, Landon Dickerson is probably the successor to Jason Kelsey at center for the Philadelphia Eagles. But for now, the guard situation in Philadelphia, a little bit back and forth. You have had a lot of guys get injured at that spot in the past couple of years, notably Brandon Brooks, who has missed quite a bit of time. So you have to account for injuries there. Landon Dickerson himself has had lengthy injury history. He's torn an ACL in the past. Obviously, this past year, he suffered some issues in his knee towards the very end of the season where he wasn't able to play at a competitive level in the national championship game. He came on, I believe, for a kneel down towards the end of the game, but that was about it. So there are some injury concerns with Landon Dickerson. Of course, we saw him doing cartwheels, though, during Mac Jones' pro day. So he's apparently feeling pretty good right about now. But there are some concerns there. If Philadelphia checked him out medically, then we're all good. And he is a tremendous football player. I mean, he's not a fantastic athlete. He's not this freak guy who's going to have all these great testing numbers. But he will create so much movement up front for your offensive line in the running game. Maybe next to Tevin Jenkins, he's probably the most aggressive offensive lineman in this class. And not necessarily aggressive in a bad way. This guy will not get off balance. He's very smart. He's good enough that climbing to the second level, he can pinpoint linebackers or defensive backs and move them out of the way. He's going to create a lot of running room for Miles Sanders, and he's going to give Jalen Hurts a lot of time to throw the ball. So you really like to have this guy up front, whether he's at center, whether it's at guard. He played tackle somewhat at Florida State. He won't be doing that in the NFL at all. He's just not athletic enough to fill that role. But having that experience probably helps him out quite a bit in the situation. This is maybe not the best pick for Philadelphia in terms of getting an immediate impact, but if we're looking towards the future where Jason Kelsey might not be there, where Brandon Brooks might not be there, this certainly adds a lot of depth and versatility to the offensive line.